Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Completed over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He'll air it out on third. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're going to throw again. Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing again, it's Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Again, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. The score stays at 6-0. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Real quick. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit. And it winds up off the mark.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off to the air now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff on 3rd. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
Pete. I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help the kid.
It's a fake direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to start the tape.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. That one finds his man, likely. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, and give to Hill. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take them.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. Here for the 2nd straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Escapes the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Gall. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Goff setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Handoff now to Hill. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on third. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Off play action, Goff. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, and they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked up by Pieter.
At their own 47-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hill. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hill again. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Hill now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
10 yards
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Jackson trying to sneak it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16. At the 18.
And Carter, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
4th and forever coming up. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Caught near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They got a man in motion. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Andrews. Along the outside. He crosses midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Looking to throw. Goff. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked out by Chiname Owuzie.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Play action now with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Joseph on the coverage.
Lamar throwing again. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This is taken in at the 13. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Goff off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 12. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. And this kick was just miss-hit. It is wide left and no good.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.